Oh my goodness, here we go again. Hello everyone, I am Dinolore18 and it is so good to be back. For those of you who know me, you know that this series, which is a hardcore Minecraft series, is going to go absolutely horribly and not last that long, but I thought it was a great way to jump back in and for you to all hear me scream like a little girl. I figured I deserved some form of punishment for disappearing on y'all for that long. I'm just gonna grab a couple of these here before we get going. But yes, it is. Oh, my controls are wrong. But it is so great to finally be back and to see you all. I know I promised an explanation, but I kind of want to wait a bit, get a couple of resources, get this thing going before we dive into the heavy topics of Dino. Where have you been? What have you been up to? What are you doing? Wow, washed up dinosaur trying to regain relevance after over 3 years. Well, you know me. I'm Dino. I'm Dino. I'm going to try my best. So, here we go. We're going to get going. Ooh, I see a jungle and bamboo. Oh my gosh, my most forgettable mob of all, pandas. We're gonna head over there. I'm going to get some materials, and then you will all join me again for just a couple of quick updates on my life and what I've been up to as we get going and start getting ready to build ourselves a house. So I will jump back with y'all shortly. Oh my goodness, look at the puppy! I have not played Minecraft outside of one survival server with a friend in so long, so you're going to see me having to relearn this game and keep using controls for other games on accident, but it's been so long since I've played, and I've not really taken a peek too much at things because I wanted to be surprised. Because like I've said before, I've been planning my comeback for years now. I've actually had multiple times where I almost jumped back. I had recordings going, I just didn't edit them because, you know, life happened. And we're going to get into a little bit of life happening in a bit. I want this to still be entertaining for you, though, and I don't want to be too much of a Debbie Downer, because obviously it's not just good things that cause someone to just, you know, disappear. But, oh, puppies. I'll have to be back, but I'll have to brave, you know, skeletons for that, and, it's hardcore. I want this series to go on for a bit, you know? Okay, I've got the basic tools. I'm probably gonna have to kill some cows or pigs for food, which sucks, but I could not find the entrance, nor was I going to try that hard. So we're going inside. I gotta keep an eye out for anything that could kill me in here. That would be very unfortunate. Oh, the entrance was literally right there. Well, that sets the tone for the series. Woo! Let's check it out. Oh. What? Here we go. Oh. Ah! Iron already. I'm doing so good, actually. Hold up. I'm the best at this game. I'm so good at this game. My adventurous spirit has been fulfilled. Okay, that's the series. Goodbye. I've adventured. I'm kidding. Obviously. I feel like after making that big announcement, making such a big deal of I'm alive, and then I just didn't do anything, I think I'd actually get murdered by you all. So, this is probably a good place. I'd like to find a village if possible, though. And higher ground means bigger distance to see where things are. Ooh, caveman speak. Melons! Oh, food! Food that I can eat. Food that I can make seeds and grow and have returns on. Yay, sustainability! Oh, goodness, I don't know where to go. Woo! And that almost ended the series if that had been deeper. Gotta be aware of my surroundings. Don't want to fall and die like an idiot. Already abandoning crafting tables everywhere. Boat. Boat, 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 boat. Off into an adventure. Oh, whoa! I heard the dome. Yeah! Okay. Flint, obsidian, armor. Okay. Ah! Ah! is not how I'm ending this series. No. Ugh. That would have been so pathetic. That would have been so bad. So as I'm on a boat, just sailing off and nothing really is going on, I think it's best for me to start talking about why. Why did I disappear for so long? So, while I think there was a stream in there after I'd already been gone for a bit, I don't remember exactly the time that stream was. It was played up. It was with a good friend. But really, I ended posting on TikTok and on YouTube in August of 2022, I think it was. And that is because that was the start of my 3rd year at university. So school was picking up, my job was picking up, everything in life was happening, and my mental health was not in a good place. And when your mental health is not in a good place, things like content creation, at least for me, can become a crutch. It actually started as one when I first started posting. I would post and it would make me feel good to create and to do something. And it was fine because I had a bit of a balance and it did help me heal a lot. And I just didn't want it to become that for me again. And I also didn't want it to be just a going through the motions type process. I wanted to create something I was proud of and I wanted to have fun. So, oh, here's a shipwreck. So I stopped. And I always meant to come back. I've recorded my coming back video, like I said, multiple times. So originally, the school kept going and going and picking up, and I wasn't able to get anything really going until, I'd say, I was looking at the summer of, I was gonna do it that summer. The summer after my 3rd year is finally when I felt like I would have time. And then I was working 6 days a week at my job, because they just needed an employee and they really liked me, and so I got a lot of shifts and I was making good money, and it was fine. It was great, but I just didn't have time for any of the things that I enjoyed. It was a really rough experience to be working that much, but I needed the money to pay rent. And so that was happening. And then finally I felt good, but then there was the start of my last year, and I was working on a show, and just life once again just kept happening. And so finally, it was winter break. I said, hey, I'm not working as much, school's going good, my last semester's going to be easy, and then a really close friend of mine actually passed away on Christmas Day. And so I once again was not in a good place to be. I just wasn't able to focus on content. Obviously, I think that is a really understandable choice for me to make. And then, okay, great, start of the semester, I'm starting to feel a lot better. I get cast in a show, and it's taking up my time. But then, you know what, eventually I start having some time again, I get into the rhythm of that show going on. Because I was cast, I was in a play. And then my mother passed away. And so once again, I couldn't really do anything. And before that, I was applying to grad school. I'm in grad school now. But I was applying to grad school, then my mom passed away. And it just wasn't a good place for me to be making content once again. And then, finally, I'm starting to feel good, but next thing I know, I'm moving across the country, moving back home, going to grad school, I'm a master's student, and sadly, then my grandfather passed away. Keep in mind, this is like from December to that summer. I'd lost a friend, my mother, and my grandfather. And then now I was starting grad school, and I was a first-year graduate student in a discipline that was not what I studied in undergrad. And so I had a lot of catch-up to do. I was really busy. I still am very busy, and I was also working another job. Since it's now my last year in grad school, I quit my other job because I also work on campus as a teacher. But I quit my other job, and now it's just that and my thesis, which I'm working on and super, super excited about, though you'll never see it because I value my privacy. And I'm not going to talk too much in detail about what my thesis is on, because once again, I value my privacy, and if you were to look it up after it's published, you would be able to find me and my whole name, and I don't really want that. But yeah, so now I'm in a great place mentally. I'm doing fantastic. I've healed. I feel great. I'm in a wonderful place. And yeah, life is going good. I have free time again. I'm working on things that I love, and I just have that undying need to create, and I had so much inspiration. And so I said, okay, you know what? We're doing it. We're filming again. We're posting again. And once you make that post, you cannot back out. And so I forced myself to make that post on TikTok and on my YouTube shorts. And now I'm here with this video, and oh my goodness. did I miss it? When I say I miss it, I missed it so much. I missed all of you. My community has always been absolutely amazing. Everyone that I've talked to and met through this has been amazing. And when I don't reply to things on Discord, all of my good friends know it's because my Discord doesn't like to send me notifications, which has always been the same thing. I've never muted a server or anything like that. It just, life happened. And now I'm back, and I'm, like I said, in a good place. And I'm not doing this for pity or for anything like that. I'm telling you because I respect you all, and I know you respect me, and I feel like it's just important to get that out there, and I want to be honest. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I also know that I don't owe you an explanation, but I feel like you deserve one. And that is why I wanted to have that little kind of segment. Yeah, you, once again, don't have to say anything about it. I'm not going to talk about it any more further than this. But that is why I've been gone. Just life kind of happened to an extreme. And I missed it, and I needed this again. And this is still what I want to do. This is still my passion. Creating like this is my passion. I might have applied to some PhD programs, but I've currently gotten a no and a wait list, and no response from the last one. The last one is actually out of the country, so that would be really crazy. My waitlist one is across the country again, so I might be making another major move. But yeah, I just have a lot of stuff to be excited about now. I'm in a great place, and I missed everyone, so. Yay! I'm gonna just keep collecting resources, and then I will get back to y'all when I have found a place to settle down and we can build a house. Oh, this is perfect! Wasn't that far away. I've got another ruined portal here that I can do some stuff with. More obsidian, iron nugs. I don't need a second flint and steel. That would be too many, and my inventory is already a mess. But here is perfect. It's close enough still to more jungle, but it's smaller. It's not as everywhere. Ow. Got good resources. There's plenty of animals that I can eventually corral. But this is perfect. Okay. Yay! I'm just gonna clear out this little spot and get everything ready to start making a little base. Eventually. No house yet. I need more materials for house. You know me. I build. It's what I do. Oh, here it is. I hear a skeleton. Oh! I did it. I have survived my first blood. There is another one. Ah! Okay. No! Witch! A witch! Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No. This is so bad. How am I supposed to live, laugh, love in these conditions? Careful. I'm going to not die. The stupid witch. Oh. No, you're still coming after me? What the hell? That took all my mutton. I am very distressed. I found a hole. How am I going to get down? Okay, just to finish out this return video, just so that I'm not sitting here grinding for too long, I'm just gonna create a little starter shack just for safety. A safety shack. It'll be super basic. Nothing like what I normally build, trust me. It's not gonna be bad, but, you know. Well, I'm basically out of material, so this is where I'm going to have to call it. But, ta-da! My ugliest house I've probably ever built since I was a noob. Trust me, when we are back for the next episode, if you all like this series and don't have any other things that are fun that you recommend me to do in the meantime, next time you'll see a completed and proper house. I'll make it look nice too. So, it's been great seeing y'all again. Hopefully this wasn't too much of a downer. I am genuinely so excited to be back. I have missed you all so incredibly much. And yeah, hopefully this is the start of a new chapter that is just as fun as the previous one. See you all next time. Bye!